Ta-da! Hi guys, happy Friday. So today I will be sharing an episode about love language. I think this is the first one that we'll be doing. I hope I can share even more because I really think it's helpful. Love language we is like your way your way of being loved. How what does the other person need to do for you to feel loved? Right? What does your partner, your daughter, your dad, your mom has to do for you to feel loved? There are a few of them. There are five major. Of course, every major love language has subcategories, but today we'll be tackling one because we'll be talking about my mama. My mama's love language. My mama's love language is the same as my love language, I think. Maybe I got it from her. So my mama's love language is act of service. That's one of the five love languages. I know this. I did not test her to get the result and stuff. I know this. I think I know that it is love. It is act of service because growing up, that's what she does. She does a lot of things for love. She cooks for us, make sure the house is clean for us. She She makes sure that we have our food packed before we go to school. She even gives us like a full week worth of food, like set aside in packed lunches. So when we go to college in our dorm and our boarding houses in the places where we stay while we are on our college time, the college or secondary, we have food. That's act of service. That is doing something for the person you love, for them to feel loved. For her, she was doing it naturally because that's her language. That's who she is. So she thought if she does act of service, if she serves the people that she loves, they will feel loved because that's how she gets loved. That's how she feels loved. Does it make sense? You do the things. Generally, there's an exemption for this, but generally you do the things uh, for the people you love the way you want them to love you back, like act of service, trying to give service, making their lives comfortable. That's showing love for them. And that's because that's who you are. That's how you would feel it. So I'm assuming, but I think it's really mama's love language. Mama's love language is act of service. And our yard was, our yard has tall grasses already. And mama wants my younger brother to remove the grasses. Um, and my younger brother wasn't able to do it right away. And mama was so upset. And I can see it because she was different that day. She just was different. She was different. I know she's upset. I can't figure out why, but that's because her love language was not met. This might happen to you and your partner, your spouse. When your love language is not met, you're not happy, your love tank is empty, you get upset easily. So that day I saw my mama transformed because her love language was not met. Um, okay, so that's her love language, act of service. She requested the lawn to be mowed. Didn't happen. Love language is gone, drained. Not fun. But when we were able to do it the next day, we did it. Me and my brother did it because I know it's mama's love language and she wasn't able to fill the tank of love tank. So I was like, okay, I will wake up early and I'll make time to do the mowing of the yard. So I did it, and then my brother helped me out with it as well. And I know in my heart that she felt love because we loved her the way She wanted to be loved. We spoke the love language that she speaks, and that's act of service, giving her service. You know, that's one of the love languages. There are five. For you to have a little bit more of idea, if you don't really have an idea about it, gifts, giving gifts is a form of love language. If you receive gifts and you feel really loved because you receive gifts, lovely. Um, there, I know I heard a couple. The husband's love language is act of service. The wife's love language is quality time. But quality time, you want undivided attention, at least 15 minutes a day. Talk to me, ask me how the day went. Quality time, you know. So those things. One is quality time. One is act of service. The husband whose love language is act of service, meaning he will feel loved if you do things for him, because that's his love language. He does a lot of things at home expecting her wife to feel loved because that's his love language. But this wife actually feels bad. Oh no, she's not happy because the husband is going around trying to serve her but not giving her quality time. And that's her love language. There was a miscommunication. They're not speaking the language of their spouse. They're doing their language. They should be speaking the language of their spouse. That's basically what love language is, you know. So I know Mama's love language is act of service, and so we did it. And I know I saw it in her eyes. She was happy that day. So that's how you love. That's how you show um, your love to your parents and to everyone else that you love in general, as long as you know the language that they speak, whether it's act of service, gifts, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, those five. So either among, like, whichever it is, as long as you know what language they speak, hopefully that would be enough to communicate with them that you love them. I even heard this from the audiobook that I was reading. Um, there was a man, he's been asked, what's your love language? He said his love language is physical touch, especially sex. And he doesn't understand why his wife does not feel loved when does not feel loved. She tried everything. And then he mentioned, the husband mentioned, I asked her, how would you feel loved? He said, my wife said, do the laundry for me. What? He was like, what the hell? How does it make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. And the counselor said, your love language is physical touch. When you are being intimate with each other, the emotion, the love that you feel during that time is the same love that she will feel if you do the laundry for her. And he was like, oh, then I'll do the laundry every day. I want her to feel that way. We speak different love languages. And when we know it, when we know what the other person's love language is, it's really going to be amazing. I talked a lot already. It's too much. It's not my usual length of video. But thank you for being with us today. This is lovely. Thank you. I'm actually thinking of sharing you one thing. Just a second. Um, Entire screen. Ah, fudge. There you go. Ta-da! That was the photo that Mama took after we did the mowing. And Mama was so happy. So that's about it for today, guys. Thank you. We are grateful and happy to have you here. I am more than blessed to have you here. I hope you learned something. I'm really passionate about this matter. I will be sharing more about it because I really think it's helpful. knowing the love language of the people you love and speaking it. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. May our Almighty Father, Yahweh, bless you, guide you in always, always. Thank you.